All right. Well, let's get right into the news then, I guess. So we'll get right into our spider related news here. So we got a look at our uh, new Spider-Man suit. Uh, looks like a Spider-Man suit.
Yeah, it looks like Spider Man. I don't know if there is any hype behind the suit. I don't
Well,
know.
they did like a tease of it the day before, and it has like the raised webbing, and it looks like Toby Maguire's suit, like the very small parts they showed of it. So people were like, "What's happening?" Something, Toby or whatever, and
Mm.
people are excited about that because it looks more like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man suit. Um, but it's just a suit. Um, it's less shiny blue, like the end of the last movie. Um, I don't know. People think maybe it's just gonna. I don't know. People are excited. People like Spider Man. I mean, Spider Man's one of the big ones. Um, we already know that the Punisher will be in the movie. There's been lots of set photos, set leaks already. Punisher's full outfit. We know that Hulk is going to be in the film as well. Mark Ruffalo will be in the movie, so we'll get a lot of extra stuff. But um, there was some footage of like like actual swinging, like them doing physical swinging, like on a crane. And they're like, you know, I would assume a stunt double doing swinging around. It looks
Hmm.
pretty cool, actually. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of, it's not as closed up as Marvel movies usually are there. So, um, so yeah, I mean that comes out next summer, late summer. I want to say it's like July of next year, I think, and that's our next Marvel movie because they pushed back Avengers like 6 months from May to December. So that's next. So there's nothing else to look forward to, at least Marvel wise, that movie wise. So people are excited. So people like Tom Holland, whatever. So yeah, but yeah, just looks like. I mean, it looks more like Sam Raimi Spider Man. I think that's what
Okay.
people were excited
Yeah,
about.
I wouldn't have been able to tell that. So cool.
Yeah, the spider is bigger. It's not like little tiny spider. It's not
Okay.
Iron Spider Man.
Right, right, right.
It looks like other, regular, good old Spider Man there. All right. So in the second animated Spider Man Across the Spider Verse, we had a character, uh, um, not introduced because I'm assuming he's in the comics, but in that movie, which Spider Punk. They're doing an animated spin-off for that character with Daniel Kaluuya is going to be the still going to be the voice from the movie. So it'll be, I can't remember if it was a series or not. It's either a series or like a movie. I think it was an animated movie because they're doing the Spider Nick Cage, the what is it? Spider Noir
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
series. Where did that already come out? I can't remember.
I maybe it came out already. I don't know.
I don't know. But so they did that. I want to say that this was yeah, so they're going to do a Spider Punk project there. Is that interesting to you at all?
No. I mean, I do really enjoy those movies, but I think they're way ahead of themselves if they're thinking spin-offs. Not sure why the noir thing even happened.
Well, that was the one that people liked in the first one, so I guess it makes sense that someone in the second one gets something. I don't know. I know that people liked Spider Punk. I mean, Spider Punk was a fun little, you know. I did like the the different variants of Spider-Man, but
Yeah, I just think they've gotten ahead of themselves. Can you please just finish what you have first before you go into spin-off territory?
yeah, right. Yeah, you mean just with the main line?
Yeah, if they don't end it well, that's gonna kill any spin-off that they could ever think of. So
That's I mean, yeah, I mean
getting ahead of yourselves is what I'm saying. Make it
that's true.
make
I
that
Yeah,
good
that's a
first,
good
and
point.
then
If it does suck, then yeah, I would definitely hurt anything that would they'd want to do well. So yeah, I hope that wow, I cannot find this. Yes, okay. Yeah, so it's a movie. It's gonna be a movie. That was like impossible to find. Yeah, so it would be not just a TV show on a streaming service. So yeah, they would need to do something good with the main line there. I mean, people are thinking the rumors, that he might be live action soon as well, Miles Morales.
yeah, that's true. I know there's these things of Tom Holland would love to bring Miles Morales into live action. Who knows? Maybe they can do it in the next one. I don't know.
I mean, they can always have Miles Morales be the Spider-Man in the MCU, and then Sony can do their own Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue what they're gonna do. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I don't think there's enough gas for another three Spider-Man
Oh,
with
is that
Tom
what
Holland.
they were
Yeah, I'm pretty
thinking?
sure they wanted to do another trilogy. Yeah,
Oh,
so you have six Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland.
I don't think that's like a horrible idea. You got to set it up. You know, nothing is set up right now. They could do whatever they want with it, right? That's kind of where they left it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, literally at square one. So square zero, if anything. So yeah, pretty much. We'll
Yeah,
see where they go. It's a
I think if they did a trilogy, they should get away from Marvel, honestly, and just have it be a Spider-Man thing. But
yeah. You messed up my joke. It's a brand new day for Spider-Man. So
oh, is that the title?
yeah,
Okay.
you know. So oh well. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I like I said, they maybe they do, you know, he can go do this Sony thing and hang out with Morbius. So next thing we're gonna talk about is they got Matt Smith, who's been the Doctor on Doctor Who, and who was also in Morbius. Um, he's gonna be a villain in that move in the Ryan Gosling. Is it Ryan Gosling? Yes, Ryan Gosling, the Starfighter Star Wars movie. He's been cast as a villain because I believe Mia Goth has already been cast as a villain as well. So I would assume that Matt Smith would probably be the main villain in that movie. Um, he's a pretty good actor. I've seen him in a couple things. Um,
Was
so,
he the villain in Morbius?
mm-hmm,
Where he did like a goofy dance? That's all I
mm-hmm.
can remember.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that movie was goofy for sure.
It was.
I didn't hate that movie actually. I thought that movie wasn't like the worst movie I've seen. I mean, I like that more than I think that movie's better than Craven. I thought Craven was pretty awful.
I think they are both pretty low on the totem pole there. They're both pretty bad.
I was like, it was like Blade Trinity where it was bad, but like bad in a fun way.
Hmm. Okay.
Like in the early 2000s, like Daredevil, Elektra. Catwoman bad in a good way.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. So I kind of like that. Craven just was bad. So, but yes, Matt Smith was in there. Um, but yeah, he's done other things. Nothing that I can remember off the top of my head. He's gonna be in that. He's in that caught stealing movie with Austin Butler.
Okay.
He's that the British guy that Austin Butler gets caught up with whatever prop people that are after him. That's that guy. So yeah, there's that.
Yep. No, yeah, not much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, what would you say to an Ocean's 11 prequel movie directed by the guy who directed Twisters, starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling?
How is that a prequel if it doesn't have the same
I
people?
I don't know. The plot is under wraps, but Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie are attached to the project, with Lee Isaac Chung circling the director's chair there. Um, Margot Robbie's production company is co-producing the film.
Hmm. I mean, I don't hate the idea of it. I mean, I like Ryan Gosling and I like Margot Robbie, and then I
That would
like
be
those
a
movies. But
that would be a reunion from Barbie.
yeah, I don't know about the Twisters guy. I don't know what else he's done. I never saw that movie. I doubt it was good.
Um, it was. I mean, some people really liked it. I thought it was kind of boring. It looked good. His movie before that was Minari, which was quite good. He that was nominated for Best Picture. So he's like a indie director, and then he made Twisters. He went straight from that Minari to making Twisters, and then now he's just kind of finding something new to do.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, I think he casts his movies pretty well, but you already have those two. Um, but I think he could cast some other good people in there. Um, but this is he's not he's maybe gonna direct it, but I mean he's a good director. I think he could make a good movie. I just don't know. I mean, they're already making another Ocean's movie with the Clooney and stuff too. So we've talked about that in the past already. So
Yeah, I am excited for that one. Is it the same guy that did those other ones for the?
I don't know, but I don't think he's directing. I don't believe so. That would have been Soderbergh. I don't believe he's directing. But that's also it's just another movie that's in the you know the development stage. It's not really in the production stage, so it could alter. But I don't believe that when they talked about it, it was he would be directing it or anything. It would probably be somebody new. But yeah,
Mm.
um, so we'll see. I think maybe if you did it, if you because like what when is the first Ocean's movie? Like early 2000s?
Oh, you think they're gonna keep the era in the
No,
movie?
I'm thinking they're gonna go earlier, like much earlier than that.
Oh, like an 80s
I'm
or
thinking like yeah, like
90s or
80s or
something?
90s or something. So you could kind of have them do like back when. I mean, I would assume you do Vegas, right? So you could do
Again?
like classic, like kind of grimy Vegas. Because like the problem with an Ocean's movie now, right? With that kind of movie, there's so much technology and stuff. It's like you would be caught pretty much immediately. So like if you put it in like the 80s or 90s or something, you could be easier, and not everybody has a camera phone, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be
I just
fun.
want, yeah, I want the plot to be good and actually make sense. So,
Agreed.
yeah, be having
I
it be
like my
older.
movies to plot to make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And be good. I like my movies to be good as well.
Oh, not just be good, but no plot holes and
There's always going to be a plot hole. You're just going to have to get over that, I think.
it depends on what the kind of plot hole is. If it's too out there, then
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. We'll see what happens. That's all very nebulous. That movie is not really even, fully formed there. So we'll see. Keep an eye out on it. But I thought that was an interesting grouping of folks there. So, all right. Well, that's all the news that I got. Thank you for watching part of the Daniel and Andrew Show. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. If you don't like looking at our faces, no problem. There's always a full audio version of the podcast wherever you find your podcast. Thank you and enjoy.